Theo, lay down.
Oh my gosh, Tessa, today is the first day of the rest of our lives.
That's so true when you think about it.
So true.
No one's ever said it like that.
Yeah, and today I'm going to make a promise to you. I'm not going to interrupt you today.
Oh.
Because I listened to the last episode and I thought, interrupty.
That's so funny because that's not what I thought.
Really?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just talking and I get so excited about just this podcast and what we're doing and how we're changing the world and the face of the media as we know it.
Mm-hmm. We're doing everything to change history
Everything.
itself. Well, I think we both kind of cut each other off sometimes.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Sometimes we just want to be talking, and that's what girlies do, and that's okay.
Sometimes we just have things to say that are really important, and it's okay to bulldoze over other people's ideas if you have something better to say.
That's so true.
Yeah. I'm going to double check the video because last week we had no video content, which you're probably thinking you don't even have video content most weeks.
Right.
Well, I'm so sad because last week was one of my favorite episodes, and so many great clips that we could have put on the TikTok and the Instagram reels. Okay, now we're rolling again. Guys, like, honestly, I feel like this is a prime example of how greater forces know that we're too powerful as, like, a duo. Mm-hmm. And so, like last week, explain to me this.
Riddle me this.
Remember power outage in the middle of our episode?
Yep.
That wasn't also when the video cut out. So there's no reason why the video cut out last time, but we had 7 minutes and that's it.
GarageBand just stopped recording for us a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, something is up here and I don't like what I'm seeing.
I'm scared, Timmy.
There's mystery afoot.
I'm literally so scared.
I'm so scared. I think I just pissed my pants. Anchoevies in the sea, just a podcast with you and me. All our minnows having fun, splashing around under the sun. Whoa, yeah, 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 yeah. So anyways, that's sad, but we're going to move forward because that's what we do. And, yeah, so with that, welcome to Anchoevies Podcast.
With that, the 2023 season
is coming to an end. We're your hosts, T-Dog and T-Bag. Tessa's T-Bag, I'm T-Dog.
Damn it.
And this is episode 15. I can't believe we made it this far.
That's crazy. I'm hardly 15 years old.
I'm hard.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm hard for this episode because I never commit to anything. And so the fact that we've done this 15 different times really is crazy to me. I don't think I've ever done anything more than 3 times.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was your week?
It was good. I feel like I didn't do anything too crazy.
I feel like it feels like we recorded the last episode like yesterday.
I know.
Nothing happened this week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to rack my brain. Oh, I said I was going to work out at least 3 times this week, and I worked out 0 times.
That's okay.
Yep. And I got called off work 2 out of the 5 days that I worked, so I only worked 3 days.
Dang.
But I was sick.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I'm healing. I'm getting better. I'm still working on my TikTok career, which has been going really well for me. I made a Veronica and Kyle deep dive that has been getting quite a bit of traction.
Nice.
Because,
I want to see that.
What?
I want to see it.
Oh, yeah. I'll show you. And I was so relieved because, like, I love Veronica and Kyle so much that I was scared to make a video and not do them justice. But it was basically just, like, all these people are, like, what's going on? Because all their videos are getting so many likes now, so viral. And I've been there for probably 2 years watching her videos.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
we were, I think,
we're OG
first
fans.
2 followers.
Yeah, actually, I think we were number 1, number 2 when she started.
Yep.
And so I did like a quick like recap, and all these people are like, "Is it a joke? Is it a joke though? Isn't it just a skit?" Like, no, it's not. It's serious.
Wow, I can't wait to watch what you.
Yeah, and then now people are wanting an update because they've been posting more videos, which I'll leave for you guys to find out.
Whether
you watch her or me talk about it.
What a bad time for me to be off social media.
Yeah, Tessa, I have like some serious beef with you right now because there's so many things I keep bringing up to Tessa, and she's like, what? I don't know what that is. Like, she's living under a rock in January because can you just tell our minnows what you're doing this month?
I think I told them last episode, but in case you guys forgot or didn't listen for some disgusting reason, I'm just off Instagram and TikTok for the month of January.
Should be a crime.
Yeah. Which somehow has resulted me being on Facebook a little more because, you know.
Do you check your email like every single day?
Yeah.
Dude, when I'm not on social media, I'm on my email every second.
I'm like going through my photo. It's like I'm on a plane or something. I'm like suddenly going through my camera roll or something. Facebook, it's just 5-minute crafts. That's all it is on my newsfeed.
So you're really still doing the same thing. You might as well just be on TikTok.
I'm not spending that much time though.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, a couple times I'm like, let's see what's going on Facebook because I just have this instinctual need to scroll and like look at other people's lives. And it's not really. No one's on Facebook. So it's
just our moms.
Marketplace. I've been on my Zillow. I've been in my Zillow era again, thinking that I can like buy a house or something.
Yeah.
That was cute.
Oh, Theo.
So that's it.
Nice.
But now I'm missing a lot. And
she doesn't even know what happened at the Golden Globes. You didn't watch them on TV?
No. But I will say that has been true for me forever. I've never been into that stuff.
Into the award shows?
Yeah.
I love it. I love them. I think it's because I know I'm going to be there one day. For what? Not sure, but I will. Mm-hmm. Right now I'm manifesting that I'll host eventually because if you don't know, you don't know anything about this?
Not really.
I feel like I'm talking to like somebody from, a different country. I don't know.
Okay, dumb it down.
Okay. So this year for the Golden Globes, real quick, I'm going to double check the camera because now I have like actual PTSD. Oh, hell yeah, we're still rolling. Okay. So the Golden Globes this year. Joe Coy was the host. Nobody's ever heard of him. Some comedian, I guess. I don't really know.
Okay.
Bombed so fucking hard.
Really?
Like, they are compilations of like the most famous actors, like reactions in the crowd. Like they're just listening to his opening monologue and they look so disappointed. Like all their faces are just like people are fake. It's bad. Like we rewatched his monologue and like 3 minutes in, he starts going, I didn't write any of these jokes, guys. Like, I swear, these weren't all my jokes because they were so terrible.
Oh, no.
And I apparently is saying that he went off script at that point because all the jokes were so bad. Like, I'm all for, like, making jokes, even if they're a little like, last episode. Obviously, I fucking want women's rights. Right. I'm going to say I don't want to work, so that's a joke. And it's funny. Mm-hmm. Well, I get a little more grace for that because I'm a girl, so... But this guy is, like... standing up there talking about the Barbie movie, which have you seen that yet?
Nope.
Oh my gosh, Tessa,
I know.
living under a rock?
Yes, yeah. I'm pretty comfy here.
I really need you to watch Barbie movie.
Okay, fine.
Thank you. He's basically the whole point of the movie is just like how fucked up it all is that the world is the way it is for women. Right. But it does it in an ironic, funny, sweet, heartwarming way. Like you'll cry at the end of it probably.
Doubt it.
And he's like basically making jokes like the Barbie is a big plastic doll with boobies. And everyone in the crowd is like, yeah, it's like the whole fucking point, bro. Mm-hmm. And it's like no, like it's bad. You just need to watch
brutal.
it. Look, YouTube it.
Okay.
And
what's YouTube?
So YouTube is no, but you need to watch it so you can get it. Okay. Anyways, this guy poor guy, career over, and it's so funny.
And like, did it ever begin? Like, who knew who he was?
I mean, I guess I looked him up because he already has like 2 million followers, so he's a comedian. I just guess I haven't heard of him. Okay. Which I don't watch a ton of stand-up comedy, so I don't know if he does stand-up or what. Mm-hmm. But it's so funny because then I looked him up on Instagram because obviously I want to know what the comments are on his latest post because people are like shredding this man to pieces. Like it's so bad. Which in a way I'm like, yeah, you kind of really screwed up, but people are so rude.
Oh no.
And so I look and he was like, his last post is like him right before going on stage at the Golden Globes. He's like, oh, it's about to go down. I'm like, bro, you had no idea when you posted that, like what was about to go down.
Yikes.
So yeah, I'm just manifesting that they asked me to be the host next time.
Yeah.
And I think it's pretty realistic.
You think this year? Or next year, I mean?
Yeah, maybe next year. I'm saying within the next 5 years, I will either be hosting, presenting an award, or receiving an award on the Golden Globes.
I love it. You heard it here first.
Yep. So mark my words, it's happening. It's about to go down. Joe Coy style. Hope to God it's not Joe Coy style. Yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited.
That sounds brutal.
It's brutal. It's hard to watch.
I don't know if I could recover if I messed up that bad.
Oh, I don't know if this man's going to recover. Like I don't know how he could bounce back. I don't even think it was that bad. It was just like the fact that the jokes weren't funny to begin with, and then he went down this road where he just started shouting actors' names. He's like, Meryl Streep's here, so that people would cheer for Meryl Streep because he was getting no reaction. And he's like, yeah, and Robert De Niro, and then he was like doing Robert De Niro impressions in front of him. Like, it was so bad. Oh my gosh, it was so bad.
Okay, I'll look that up because that seems funny.
Yeah, if you want to cringe a little bit. Anyways,
is that the most exciting part of the Golden Globes?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, yeah, I forgot one little detail. So, also, he made a joke about Taylor Swift, which, it's 2024. Like, she's the queen. Mm-hmm. Why are you even trying to fucking go there? All these people are like, some are saying Taylor Swift's overreacting. Some are saying, oh, it wasn't even that bad. Well, it wasn't even a funny joke. But all Taylor Swift did, he's like, said something like, only difference between Netflix and ESPN and the Golden Globes is there's less shots of Taylor Swift in the audience because there's always shots of her at the football game. Yeah. And she just like has a blank face and just like doesn't laugh and takes a sip of her drink. Mm-hmm. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's such a bitch. I'm sorry. Like, did we not see last year when Will Smith like walked up to the stage and smacked the host and everyone's like, yeah, classic Taylor Swift. I'm like, that's so fucking backwards. Like, I can't handle it anymore.
Yeah, we don't need to be fake laughing at jokes that aren't funny.
Yeah, I'm like, go her. I love that. Like, manifesting for the new year also that I just stop laughing if something's not funny because I totally will, just to be nice. And she just was casually took a lot of my day
fake laughing.
Oh, it's like 90% of my day at this point. Anyways, I know you're not a big Swiftie, but I just was like, what? Like, really?
Yeah, she doesn't need to get a bad rap for that.
No. Big reputation, am I right?
So true.
Yeah. Anyways, I'll shut up now about the Golden Globes, and we can talk about it when you take a
catch up
at the YouTube.
Okay. When I go to www.youtube.com/. Golden Globes.
Exactly.
Homework
for next week. Okay. What do you want to talk about today?
What do I want to talk about today?
We could talk about literally anything.
The world is our oyster. Mm-hmm. Wow.
And we're about to take it over.
Since I've been on Facebook a little bit more, Facebook Marketplace.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Have you been selling more? Have you been...
No, I had to stop selling things because people were accusing me of being poor, and I can't have that for publicity reasons. But I did make a friend on Facebook Marketplace when I was selling stuff a couple weeks ago. Uh-huh. I was straight up like, or she was like, yo, can I buy this from you? And I was like, yeah. And I screenshotted this. So I feel like when you go on Facebook Marketplace and start chatting with people, it's like always really dry. Like, I don't use, a period, a comma, whatever. I'm just like, what time and where?
Right.
Meet me here. Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Pay cash. Well, I met a lady named Susie, and I learned like so much about her, and she didn't end up buying anything from me. It just didn't time out. But we were coordinating. She's like, can I pick it up this time? Blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, oh, yeah, whatever. And she's like, okay, this is what she sent to me. I'm heading to bed now, but I will check for messages later when I get up. I'm up a lot with my back pain. Appointment tomorrow is for epidural steroid injections in my discs. I was like, okay, Sue, like, pop off. Like, thank you for sharing this information with me. We've had messages.
How's your marriage going? Tell me more.
I think if I would have asked, she would have told me anything that I needed to know. And so we kind of chatted a little bit about her back pain and just like where she was at mentally.
That's so nice.
And so I maybe didn't make a sale, but I did make a friend in Sue.
That's so sweet. We should bring that back. Like, if I want to buy a couch or something, I should just be like, sorry, taking a big shit right now. I'll message back later.
Yeah.
I'm taking my dog for a walk later, so then I'll, we should start oversharing.
Oversharing all of the details. I think that's another in for 2024 as well.
Because we know that Facebook Marketplace selling is basically hell.
It is hell
on earth. So let's make it
fun again. And that's another time where we could introduce lying. Like we were talking about ins last episode. Ins for this year would be casually lying. That would be a great time to like exercise that new in.
Oh yeah.
And I actually did that this week when we were at Zola. I was talking to somebody there, and he's like, "Oh, like what do you do for work?" And I was just like, "Oh, I'm an insurance broker." Like, and it felt so freeing to just say that. And he was like, "Oh, that's really cool." Luckily, he didn't ask me anything else about it. I don't know anything else.
Wow, and you didn't fess up to that being untrue?
I did eventually say, "No, I'm JK. I don't do insurance, but I probably would have more money if I did."
It's cool that you're able to practice that.
Yeah.
Get better at it.
Lying error.
We can always be self-improving if you think about it.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah. How have your ins and outs of 2024 been going? Are you sticking to them?
They've been good. Still had bowling on the mind. We went bowling.
Oh, yeah. That's what we did last week.
Yeah.
We were like, I was getting sick or still sick at that point, so it wasn't
super fun for you.
I got really sleepy.
Yeah, I'd be sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
We did go bowling with our husbands and each other.
Yep.
It was fun. Okay, fine. I won both games.
Yeah, she did.
All right.
In a row. It was really messed up.
I bowled a perfect 300 both times. They can't keep putting my photo on the wall.
She has
they
too
said
many up
it's
there.
too much. And they said I can't dress the way I've been dressing in my photos on the wall.
Too provocative.
Yeah. So I'm not welcome back there, but I'm looking forward to bowling at another bowling alley.
Yeah.
I thought that was fun.
I thought it was fun too, and I was really impressed that I bowled. I think I got 3 strikes in the night. I've never done that
There was
before.
kind of a lot of strikes being had that night by everyone except for Jacob.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think... Maybe he got one.
Yeah, and that's okay. I didn't mean to call him out like that.
Yeah, we love him and support him, but he really has to get his game together.
Yeah.
So.
Let me just say that we waited until 9 p.m. to bowl on Monday because that's when you have 99-cent games.
Mm-hmm.
And not that we're poor. We're super rich. We just like being ironic going for a cheap bowl,
Yeah.
I had just worked a normal day and worked out. And then I went bowling. I thought I can do that and then still get up at 5:45 and do another 9-hour day at work. I can't. I mean, I did.
Yeah.
I went bowling, came home. When I got up, my eyeballs hurt all day at work.
Yeah.
And then I came home and fell asleep on the couch by 7 o'clock. When I woke up from my nap, I looked at Drew and I said, "I'm going to bed." And he said, "It is 7:50." And I said I'm going to bed.
Yeah, no questions asked.
So,
please.
I mean, I can do it, but am I going to pay for it now because I'm so old? Yeah. Is bowling still going to be a part of my life?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for making it through that.
Thank you. Maybe we can go back on Monday.
Yeah, I'm game, honestly, as long as I don't have to open the next day. But I feel like every time I go to the bowling alley, it's like I walk in for a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I leave also having had a good time, but I also feel like I have pink eye after I leave.
Yeah.
It's so gross in there.
It's disgusting.
I'm wearing the shoes and my feet are so hot and moist in those shoes.
But you don't realize till you take them off.
Yeah,
really.
you don't feel it. You take them off and there's steam coming out and you're like, oh my gosh, this is me and I'm a normal, just cute girly.
Who doesn't sweat. She glistens.
And they're actual plebeians in the general public also wearing the same shoe over and over again for years.
Mm-hmm.
So I do fear of getting athlete's foot when I go to the bowling alley.
Yeah. And you just wonder the bowling balls, obviously those are not something that gets cleaned. And you just think about everyone's sweaty fingers.
Oh my gosh, I put my fingers
dipping into
this
those
one and it was so wet on the inside.
Ew.
I felt like I put my fingers into a yogurt bowl.
And then we're eating fries.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I put hand sanitizer on.
I did too.
Ate one fry and the fry was so bad that I was like, no more. I put more hand sanitizer. got the heck out of there.
That's the kind of experience we're looking for every Monday night.
Exactly. I would ask for nothing more.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say we went into the bathroom together, and the aesthetic of like the bathroom was just like so cute and endearing,
so charming and so clean.
Earnest. Didn't smell like a bag of old tampons.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
It was nice.
It was awesome. There was a really cute thing happening a couple of lanes over.
Oh, yeah.
It
was special.
We think it was a father-son duo. They were older. So, like, son being 50, father being 70-something.
Possibly.
Think.
Or they were besties.
One of them, the father, though, I think the older one, was just sitting down watching with the biggest smile on his face as this guy bowled very average bowling. Like
me, like my level bowling.
Yeah.
It's just like an average of, I don't break 100 usually in one.
Yeah. And he had a really cute stance. He was bowling and he had one arm completely up in the air.
He was having the time of his life.
I thought he was joking. I don't know if you heard that, Theo snoring.
Theo's in his
one arm so far up in the air, just getting closer to the good Lord for a better strike, I think.
No, he was so in it, and like watching the smile on his alleged father's face was so magical. And then I loved like the juxtaposition of the person that was 2 lanes down from even them. So we had like kind of this whole view. It's like the beautiful part about being in a bowling alley. It's like you can see down the horizon all these different groups of
different
diverse
walks
people.
of life. Yeah.
And it's beautiful. And there was a boy, and he was probably like, I don't know, I would guess he was a teenager. Yeah. And he was there with his father, or who I presume to be his father.
We love speculating.
Yes. And he had his own bowling ball and his own shoes. And he was so into it. Like, every time his ball came back, he polished it like 100 times in a row before throwing it. And then this kid got a strike, I think, every single time he went. Except I only saw him not get one. And he knew he had an audience. Like, he knew it. And he had his like super tight little jeans on, and every time he threw a ball he would kind of look over like, that was me, I did that. And I was like, okay.
He was like 7'6" tall, like 80 pounds,
and he was having, and I don't know, I mean, he was so serious about it. I don't know if he was having a good time. It was kind of giving like you force your kids to be like a pro at some sport. And
now he doesn't know anything else.
That
was kind of beautiful. That's kind of who I'm hoping to be this year.
He's my idol, and the way he threw the ball was so intense, and it was with so much just vigorous desire to knock those pins down. It was beautiful. That
was a beautiful night we experienced. And I want to go back.
Same. I would go back again.
Even though my Tuesday was kind of rough.
Yeah. It's worth it.
Yeah.
Absolutely worth it.
Definitely. I have a couple notes here from Timmery that she wanted me to jot down from a shared note, and I just want you to expand on this one. All it says is doing jumping jacks before the show to get energy up.
Oh, yeah. Well, a little backstory is that we started a collab notes, which is a fun thing you can do with your friends. If you didn't know this, on the Notes app, invite a collaborator. It's the best thing ever, because I'll just like open it up. What did Tessa put in here over the past couple days? It's like our secret way of communicating.
It's like picto chatting, kind of.
It is picto chat. Basically just different, hat on.
Yeah.
And so we did this we're going to start doing this for episodes, because we're like obviously so funny and charming. We have all these good ideas throughout the week, and then we go and we're like, what are we going to talk about today, bae? And then we're like, no clue. Nothing happened last week. So that changes today. Doing jumping jacks before every show to get the vibes up. I was just thinking, like, when I was on the improv team, like, we would do these crazy things to get amped, and we need something to get the energy up, because usually I'm just chilling on the couch, like this. Yeah. Basically.
A little too calm.
Yeah, and I was listening to, gosh, what are their names? Benny Drama, and is it Mary J. Skinner? Is that her name? It might be Mary.
Yeah, Mary Beth.
Mary Beth Skinner?
Something. Yeah. On the podcast Ride.
Yeah, we're listening to Ride. I fucking love that podcast.
It's so funny.
I've listened to one episode.
Yeah,
but I
do actually. But I love it.
I'm obsessed because I love Benny Drama and I love Mary Beth. And turns out Benny Drama is from Boise.
Oh, really?
So he's an Idahoan.
Okay, I love that.
So it kind of makes sense that we have so much in common.
Yes.
Is that we're viral and have very successful podcasts.
You're both gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. anyways, I was listening, and they're just like so energetic. Like it's like fun. I mean, different vibe podcast for sure. But like, I was like, oh my gosh, maybe we need to start like doing crazy amounts of cardio right before we do this, and then our endorphins and heartbeat will just be like so high.
And maybe we start every episode with like a bowl of ice water, and we dunk our faces in just to get it going too.
We'll be like glowing because that's good for your skin.
Mm-hmm. I did that once last week
before our podcast.
No, just when I woke up in the morning. I said, "Today's the day."
Did you do it again?
Nope.
Yeah, for me, stuff like that doesn't stick because I can withstand a lot. I cannot withstand the cold. Ironically, I'm from Alaska, and people are always like, well, you live there.
Did you take a polar bear to school in your igloo?
Yeah, literally. Like, I skate to school. Shut up. No. I hate being cold. There's a reason I don't live there anymore. I would never live there again. Thank you very much. I'm not going back.
Yeah.
It's depressing. It's cold.
Didn't you do ice baths for a time?
I did. So I did have a phase where I was doing ice baths, but that is unsustainable for me to fill my... Now that I pay for my water, I'm not going to fill my bathtub up every day with ice water. Yeah. And I will say it did help me be less of a bitch about the cold. Like, you feel less cold all the time. But now I'm back in my heat era. So heating pad on me at all times if I'm home.
Heated seats in the car.
Heated steering
blankets,
wheel.
Big sweaters.
Socks always on. Balaclava almost always on. Gloves.
Yeah.
Scarves.
Okay.
Hand warmers in my pockets. Hand warmers in my shoes. And
hand warmers up.
Yeah, and up my ass. The heat from the inside out.
I was going to keep them guessing.
I will do anything if it means I don't have to be cold.
I love that.
And
okay, so maybe not the ice. Maybe you have like a lukewarm bowl of water.
Yeah.
And I have ice, and then I'm just jazzed.
And I'm like,
pumped up.
It's so cold because I'm used. Do you like, when you take a shower, what's the water temperature like?
Scorching.
Yeah.
It's scorching.
Like, Jacob, not to be too much. You know, you're a couple. You shower together sometimes.
Yeah, we're married.
You know, got to clean each other's backs, take care of things.
Well.
And because I never clean my back. So if he is in the shower, I'm like, hey, can you get this? But he'll be like, what the hell is wrong with you? Like,
oh, yeah.
There's something so sick about this temperature.
And it's my starting temperature.
Right. It gets
like,
hotter.
I get in the shower and I'm like, okay, this is something that like he can also withstand, but it's I'm going to warm up and get 30 degrees warmer than this. And he gets in, he's like, oh, it's so hot.
Yeah,
I'm
what
like,
is that?
Oh my gosh. You don't even know. We're about to enter the gates of hell.
Yeah, it's like every 3 minutes I'm turning the shower heat up about a quarter inch.
Yeah.
And it's because the second it stops giving me that burning, scorching sensation, it's not hot enough anymore. I don't want it. And also, if I accidentally go too hot, and I'm like, oh, it's too hot, I need to turn it down. Now the down, it feels too cold. So I have to, no matter how hot it gets, it has to get at least that hot and upwards. Yeah. Do you have the same?
I do. I'm always turning it hotter.
Oh my gosh.
And
the men can't hang.
Yeah. Opening up my pores. Yeah. It's actually probably not super good on your skin to have like scorching hot water.
Or your hair.
Yeah. But not about to stop now.
Nope.
Not
it's been years.
In this lifetime.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stop.
It's like when you get out of the shower, which, I said this on my TikTok, but you know, it's called the shower when you shave your legs and do all that. I want to start calling it the golden shower because I just think it's like a cuter vibe.
That is really cute.
It's super cute. And so now I'm like taking my golden shower. It's like, it basically means like I'm going to shave my legs.
Exfoliate.
Yep. Do all the things. Do a little hair mask.
Take a full layer of skin off.
Yep. And so when I get out of the golden shower, it's like so hot in the bathroom, you kind of feel like you're going to pass out.
Oh, yeah. I need to like chug a full glass of ice water.
Yeah. Or sit down on the toilet, just
That's
bare
how I
ass
feel
naked.
after 5 minutes in the hot tub.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a hot tub girl.
I don't really get it. Like, I still want to get a hot tub because it sounds so magical. But like, the reality is I can't be in it for more than 6 minutes or I feel like I have a fever and I have the bubonic plague.
Same with like a bath. Like, if a bath always sounds so nice. When
what
I
is
get
that?
in, I'm like, I need it. First of all, I need a piss. I don't want to sit in my own piss water. And I'm also not going to get out and piss in the toilet. So, what? Maybe I pissed in the bath before. Who's to say?
Who's to stop you?
Yeah, it's my... and if you take a bath, like, it's custom to... You have to take a shower after you take a bath.
Yeah, I've literally never
cardinal rule.
I can't say literally, but I do not take baths.
Yeah.
Never have.
Well,
probably won't.
I prefer a pool. I prefer a lake, an ocean, but not a bath.
Mm-hmm. That's really awesome.
I'm glad we're on the same page about all of this.
Yeah. It's really special.
So special. And also because my bathtub looks haunted because it's old.
Yeah. I've never had like a tub that's nice enough to take a relaxing bath in.
Yeah, maybe that's what we're missing.
Maybe like being rich would solve that, and I would actually want to take a bath.
Yeah.
So anyway, all that to say, jumping jacks before a show.
Yep.
Okay.
Full circle, we did it.
My acupuncture guy told me to start warming up before gigs with my shoulders.
Oh.
He said just start doing a lot of shoulder ups, like I'm shrugging my shoulders like I don't know. I'm warming up. And then he just casually threw in that he used to be in a metal screamo band.
Did he make you listen to it while you got acupuncture?
No, that wouldn't be really relaxing at all. But he said he was like, oh, I'd have to warm up before a show. And I was like, oh, what'd you play? And he said, I just screamed. I just yelled. I said, oh, you didn't play anything? He goes, no, but there's a lot of headbanging and my neck would be super sore if I didn't warm up before.
That's a good point.
I was like, good point. Well, homies, if you see me shrugging in the club,
that's why.
Mind your business.
Yeah, don't ask.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
And if you see me doing jumping jacks,
just know the pod's about to be crazy.
It's about to be fire.
Yeah, lit. Was that the first time you got acupuncture?
I've actually gone... my gosh, Theo. I've actually gone probably 8 or 10 times now.
Can I ask how much it costs? Is
$65
per time? Do you feel like it actually helps?
Yeah.
Really? What do they can you walk me through? Like, what happens?
Yeah. I go in, I chit-chat with him. I try to be his favorite patient ever.
Mm-hmm.
Which, is it working? I don't know.
Probably.
Here's what happens. He comes in, he goes, how's it going? Which for a doctor, what he's asking is, how's my back feeling?
Yeah.
When I'm asked that question, immediately just go, good, how are you?
Mm-hmm.
And this time he kind of laughed. He was like, good, how's your back? And I was like, oh.
You don't want to know about my skincare routine and what I did
I'm like,
this
oh my
morning.
gosh, I'm so good. I'm actually feeling a little bit less down. Then we make small talk. Then he leaves the room. I put a gown on.
Oh, shit.
It's just for my upper back. So I am fully clothed from the waist down.
Okay.
Then I put a gown on. I lay on the heated bed.
Oh, that sounds nice.
With my face nestled in a little face thing, whatever those are, headrest. Then he comes back in. He puts needles in my back.
Does it hurt?
No, you hardly feel them. They're literally the thickness of like a hair. Oh. So your skin doesn't even like register it as like a needle. Like you don't have, it's not going to bleed or anything because it's like it hardly even registers.
That makes
you don't even really feel it. And then he started putting on me those little electro pad things that like pulse to get blood flow or something. I don't understand anything that's happening during this time. I just keep paying for it. Then he leaves the room. There's soothing sounds going for 30 minutes.
There's just needles in your back.
There's needles in my back, but you don't feel it unless you move.
My, like, I don't know, like that kind of, impulsive thought would be like roll over.
Yeah.
Roll over onto your back. Do you ever do that?
No.
Do you think about that?
No, you're so relaxed, like you don't even really feel it. And you have
I'd be like, I need to just like push them into my mouth.
Oh, sweetie, you should probably not get acupuncture.
Yeah.
You have a little call button in your hand, so if you need anything or if anything gets pinchy feeling, you just call it and he comes in. But I usually fall asleep.
That sounds really nice.
It's beautiful. And then he comes back in, takes the needles out, and goes, see ya.
Do the needles go into like a biohazard needle bin?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he actually just takes them and then puts them in the next person's ass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't know what it's doing, but you feel like it actually helps?
It is. That didn't...
Yeah. It is help, yeah.
It is helps. I think it's really helping. It feels
and
like...
You've tried it all, so like I really heavily trust your opinion.
Everything. Since I was like 15. I feel like for 10 years I've been like buying everything I get a targeted ad for.
Yeah,
and
Tessa
like
has extreme
everything.
scoliosis, which is why she has to go through all this.
Yeah, I'm not trying to straighten,
normal,
you know, and I'm just trying to like
not have pain every day.
Yeah, right. This feels like someone has worked out all the knots in my back without any of the soreness that comes with that. I feel like if I got a massage, it would hurt and I would be sore for like 2 days, and then I'd have to go back and like you're
keep
really
going.
like working it. And this is like nothing ever happened except my muscles are like less sore.
Yeah,
and I think my pain has gone down a lot. Ooh. And for $65. I will keep doing this till I die. If it keeps working for me, I'd still do chiropractic too. So I'm trying to do like both every couple
weeks. So
you're
like just basically working to pay for your back.
Yeah, except my last boss is still giving me adjustments for free.
Oh, that's actually so clutch.
I brought him a banana this morning that was like nearly rotting because that's his thing. And that's just kind of a trade. So I really traded a banana for chiropractic adjustment today, valued at $55.
Clutch of him.
And he was just like, I'm not ever charging you.
Because your back is so insane.
You're good. Yeah.
Oh, that's actually...
So actually, if I only have to pay for that, for acupuncture, that's fine. But I've found it really relaxing. I'm bonding with him, you know.
Yeah, maybe he'll start, for some reason, giving you it for free. If you start bringing him a banana.
Yeah, or like an apple or something.
A peach.
Yeah.
I don't know. A CD. Custom mix.
Yeah. The funny thing is, though, when I booked an appointment with him, this girl answered the phone, and she was super not helpful, like, and super short on the phone. Like, they're kind of open the same days I work, so I try to go in after work. And she's like, okay, 2:00. And I'm like, oh, do you have anything later? No. And I was like, oh, okay, what about on another day? Do you have something later this week? No. Like, she wasn't
really helping me.
She wasn't giving me like any other options. I was having to ask every time, and she was just like, nope. And so finally I was like, okay, I'll take it too. Like, I had to leave work early to go to my first appointment. She's been fine since, but I was like, sometimes I feel like telling the doctor just so you know, like, whoever answered the phone wasn't very helpful. I'm not trying to be a Karen, but like sometimes I feel like they don't know unless someone tells them.
Like working on the patients all the time.
And if like the doctor's great, but their front desk staff sucks, like a lot of the times people don't come back because of you're mostly dealing with front desk. I decided to not say anything, and then she's been fine since. I think is the same person. Several sessions in, he goes, we're talking about music, and he goes, oh, that's how my wife and I met. I don't know if you knew, but so-and-so at the front desk, that's my wife. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Imagine if I was just like, by the way, whoever you have at the front desk, like, really kind of sucked, and she was pretty rude on the phone, and he's like, that's my wife.
No. Oh my
I
gosh,
would not have gotten favorite
never
patient.
Say anything.
I guess so. And I'm non-confrontational, so usually I wouldn't. But I just had the gut feeling to be like, say it.
Yeah.
That'll show me.
It was meant to be that you didn't.
Yeah.
That would have been a disaster, a PR nightmare.
Yeah. So anyway, would recommend getting needles in your back or wherever.
It just sounds like something like so fancy and crazy, and I always I constantly have my shoulders up to my ears because I'm so just like high strung. I don't know why. I've always been this way.
Same. You should try it.
Yeah, I don't want to pay for it though.
Okay, well, do you have insurance?
Barely.
Okay. You could see if they
covers.
take insurance. I just don't have it.
Oh, well, offline about that. I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
I'm an insurance broker.
Right.
Okay, what's next? So I'm still like coughing up so much crap, and I know you all have to hear about it.
That's okay.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Celebrity couples that don't make sense. I want to just give a couple examples.
Yes, please.
Shed some light. Number 1, Brenda Song, also known as London Tipton.
Yep.
And Macaulay Culkin.
What?
First of all, get a different name.
Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Everyone's
it's like too hard for me.
Obsessed with him right now. I'm like missing the
I thought he'd give creeper vibes, but maybe I'm off on that.
I think maybe what we really probably shouldn't speak on something that we don't know about.
That's all we do.
But that's kind of what we do.
That's kind of our thing.
I have a theory. I think maybe he was like into drugs.
I think so.
Or something. And so everyone's like happy because now he's like seemingly better.
Oh, no, I'm happy for him. Sure.
I haven't researched at all.
It's just, maybe it's because being a child actor, like, he's frozen in time to me as a 6 or 8 year old. Maybe he was 12. I've no idea.
I have no idea what age he like. To me, Macaulay Culkin like is like traveling between time zones. Like, I don't know if he's 80. I don't know if he's 50. I don't know if Kieran Culkin is his son or his brother or his cousin. I don't understand.
We've never claimed to know anything about anything.
I know, but I'm not going to look it up. I don't
care that much. But like, he's frozen in my mind as the Home Alone kid. So when I see him as an adult with facial hair who's like looks like he's seen better days, I like just think that he's kind of a weirdo. But that's definitely a me thing.
Yeah.
And then I see him dating London Tipton, heir of Tipton
hotels,
yeah. Enterprises, who home of Zach and Cody.
And Mr. Mosby, who is now, I'm pretty sure, in prison.
Pretty sure.
Not facts. Don't hold me to that.
Yeah. Wait, what was Ashley Tisdale's name?
Ashley Tisdale was, oh my gosh. Ashley Tisdale played
Sharpay.
No, that's High School Musical. She was, well, there's Zach, Cody, Mr. Mosby, Esteban, right?
Esteban Julio.
Or
Ricardo, yeah, something.
Ashley Tisdale. I don't remember what her name is.
Oh my gosh.
This feels wrong.
Yeah. Anyway, it just,
we'll
doesn't, I know they're probably roughly the same age. They seem happy they have a baby or something.
But they seem like...
But when I see them, it, doesn't compute to me that they are the same age and they're not, she's not 15 and he's not 8.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how he gets away with, existing in so many different, decades for me in my brain.
Yeah, he should have just stayed a child and been home alone this whole time.
Home alone
Who let him out of the house?
Honestly. I think that I'm surprised people are still subjecting their children to be child stars. We're seeing now for the I think first time really there were child stars before, but this is the era of all the Disney Channel kids that we grew up with going off their rockers. And so now people who are still putting their kids in that, I'm just shocked.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what else is crazy that I think about all the time? This is totally unrelated.
What?
Okay. Mommy bloggers who exploit their own children for TikTok fame, Instagram, whatever.
Yeah.
I am just so astounded by this whole thing going on. These kids are going to be so fucking pissed when they grow up. There's going to be so many lawsuits. I feel like they're starting to already happen where people are finding out crazy shit about these Mormon moms and what they've been doing to their kids to get them to be in these videos. Weird stuff is already coming out.
I know. It's really sad, actually.
It's terrible. And I'm curious, how this is all going to unfold. And for me, if I am at all, any sort of public, in the public eye, I will probably be for...
You will be.
For no reason other than just that I'm manifesting it. I don't think I want to put my kids on the internet, at all. Because, it's different. I feel small town, whatever. But, if you're famous, I don't know. It'd be hard to keep your kids off the internet. But, to physically make your kids make money on the internet is a whole different ballpark.
Your content is your kids. It's not you are the content and they're in the background sometimes.
True. And
it seems like it's either moms who, they always have their baby either blurred or you only see the kids the back of the head and they won't even show what the kid looks like,
or it's not even about their
fully
kid.
Exploiting the kid and they're making the kid learn TikTok
and there's
dances
a weird in between though where it's a famous influencer mom and sometimes her kids are in the video. I'm not saying they're doing that to exploit their kids, but I'm it's still I think that we just live in such a little bubble of life is beautiful. Obviously there's a lot of stuff going on, but even just then I think about the dark web and all that crazy shit and I'm bro, I don't even maybe I'm too I'll probably be a helicopter mom about that kind of stuff.
I get it. Yeah.
I'm
it's kind of creepy to think about.
It's super creepy.
All the weirdos in the world.
So many.
You know where I think all the weirdos in the world reside?
Where?
The Winco in Spokane Valley. I went there.
Oh gosh.
Last night.
Any Winco.
Yeah. But then you take it to the Spokane Valley. I stopped there on my way home last night and I don't have a lot to say except I don't know what was going on there. I wasn't one of them.
It wasn't good.
It wasn't good.
Seems like a scary place to be.
It's a gathering grounds for I don't know. I'm not even going to say it. Don't go.
Just don't go to Winco.
You can
Actually,
avoid
though,
it.
but it's so cheap.
It is so cheap. I feel like I used to go to the Coeur d'Alene one, but...
I go to the Coeur d'Alene one sometimes.
Yeah. Even Walmart is better here
Walmart's
anyway.
Bougie as fuck now.
Walmart is fine, and I've kind of been going to Walmart because it's fairly close, but then I went to Winco and I was like, oh, people say stuff about Walmart people. This is actually... I'm not going here anymore.
Winco's the dark web of the internet.
Yeah.
And I feel like
way to circle back.
Walmart is kind of a Bing.com kind of thing. Or no, Bing's nice. So, okay, Target is Google Chrome. Walmart is Yahoo.
Okay.
Safeway is MSN.
Yeah.
Winco, dark web.
What about Fred Meyer?
Fred Meyer is like really, it's like going to be a higher up. Like maybe, I don't want to say Safari, but I use Safari a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely nicer than Safari.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
I feel like actually I take it back. Target is Safari and Fred Meyer is Google Chrome.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty good rank.
Yeah, I love it.
But yeah, Winco.
What about Mozilla Firefox?
Firefox? That would be probably more of a
like a 7-Eleven or something?
Yeah, something like more off-brand.
Yeah. I love it.
What other couples do you have for me?
Property Brother, which one? Don't know. And Zoe Deutsch.
Oh my gosh, I'm watching New Girl right now, and I just brought this up to Jacob yesterday. I'm like, the fact that Zoe Deschanel didn't marry Jake Johnson from New Girl, who plays Nick from New Girl.
Yeah.
And is with a Property Brother? Girl, come on.
Have you seen the third Property Brother? That's not a twin, but it's just the brother who looks like he's kind of emo or something.
Yes, and is he single? I wonder.
I have never wondered that, but
I want to know.
I don't know. That's just an unlikely pairing, and they seem really happy.
In a weird way, it makes sense, but I also feel like it may be a front for something.
Like free home demolitions or something?
Like
renovations, I mean?
Like a front for somebody in that relationship, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
As in the property brother
catching what you're putting.
Might be in love with the other property brother.
Oh, okay.
Is what I'm guessing.
Right. Is the other property brother married?
I don't know. Okay. That'd be a good thing to Google as well.
Yeah, if I cared more.
Yeah, if I cared enough, I would. But my fingers.
I'd like to just comment on it publicly, but then not learn anything else about it.
Yeah, it's kind of our thing at this point.
And then obviously, this is the only thing I'm informed about.
Yeah.
On the GG Golden Globes.
Okay.
Other celeb couple, Timothy Shortface and Kylie Jube.
Oh.
Jubert.
Okay, here's what I think.
To clarify, what I meant by that
Timothy
Chalamet
and Kylie
Jenner.
So I feel like I can't tell if this is a publicity stunt or not, because we've talked about publicity relationships before.
Mm-hmm.
I fear it might be real. But here's the thing for me. Timothy Chalamet, you know this better than anyone. I used to be obsessed.
Yeah.
Now I think there's a certain level of fame that a celebrity reaches that instantly flips the switch from attraction to I think you're gross and I don't have it for you anymore. Do you agree with that? Or you're not a big celebrity crush person like me? Like
I'm not. I think I get what you mean. I've never really gotten the Timothy Chalamet thing, only because he's so like little boyish to me.
Yeah.
Like his frame is so petite. He's not giving like, ooh, a man, like an actor that like.
What's an actor that you're like, oh, I would fall in love with it. I have potential to be with this man.
I don't know. I think
that's
even,
crazy to me that you don't even have
even
like a
as
go-to.
A teenager, it was after I watched Hunger Games, and I was like, Liam Hemsworth is my crush.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna
throw up. I thought you were gonna say PETA.
No.
Tessa.
No,
what the
I was
hell?
into Liam Hemsworth.
Okay, right, but
that was like
after
when I was 15.
Hunger Games, you were into Liam
yeah.
Hemsworth. I could die right now because oh my gosh.
Okay, again, PETA.
Are you
was
team
more
PETA
giving,
or are you team Gail?
He was more giving little boy.
Oh my gosh.
Gail had like a beard and stuff, right? Or did he not?
Yeah, I think he had some scruff going.
So maybe that was more it for me. I don't really
Tessa,
know.
It's a PETA.
No, but it's team PETA. Yeah, I wasn't
PETA,
team Gail.
right?
I just was like, I love Liam Hemsworth.
Team Edward or team Jacob? Or what do you think is more attractive? If you had to pick.
Oh, I was never ever into Robert Pattinson.
What?
I can't say I was attracted to Taylor Lautner, really.
I get that. I was in a big
I think
fan.
Robert Pattinson a little bit creeped me out. Maybe also because he was so like pale and kind of creepy.
Nice.
But I can't tell you the last time I watched a Twilight movie.
Have you seen the filter on TikTok and it's called White Boy of the Month and it's all of these kind of boys that you can rank from 1 to 10.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like Dylan O'Brien, Logan Lerman, Timothy Chalamet, PETA, aka Josh Hutcherson, who was, by the way, my sexual awakening when he was in RV, and he was like, what, 9, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna marry him at age 5.
Sure.
Et cetera. None of those boys really do it for you, is what you're saying. It's more of like, maybe, I don't know, who's Jason Momoa, maybe he would be attracted to, because he's like, when you think of like a big man.
Yeah, I don't know about, we have to go like that far
like
at the end of the
Zach
spectrum.
Galifianakis.
No.
Okay. Bearded man. So the Hemsworth brothers.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that's really that for me anymore. That was just like when I was 15. Okay, I remember posting my very first Instagram post.
Yeah.
Was just a picture of Liam Hemsworth. I'm sure it's still on there with like a really, really hard filter on it.
Yeah.
And I think it said #Liam Hemsworth, #hotter than Josh Hutcherson by far.
If I saw that, I would have unfollowed you.
I'm going to see if I can find it right now while you talk about something else.
Well, can you like, I just would love to hear if you have like any celebrity crush just off the top of your head.
I'm not on Instagram. Oh, well.
Oh.
Sorry.
Any celebrity. You don't like think about them all the time and just like dream about your life together with them and...
No.
What? That's like so abnormal to me.
Yeah, I know. Probably, Macaulay Culkin or like a Property Brother.
Yeah. Totally. Ryan Gosling?
Oh, yeah.
Crush?
Sure.
See, that's what I don't get. It's like, sure, it's like I would die for him, yes or no.
Yeah.
Justin Bieber when you were a teenager?
Maybe for like a couple weeks. Like, my bestie was obsessed with him. Shout out to Rayla. I got her a cardboard cutout of him, full size. And we went to see Never Say Never.
Oh my gosh.
We asked for midnight premiere tickets, and they're like, we're not doing that. The first showing's at 11 a.m. And we said, we'll be there.
We'll take it.
Anyway, I think I got it after that movie. I was like, okay, I can see it. I was
Jonas
mostly
Brothers?
there for her. No.
What?
I think Nick, if anything.
Nick from New Girl?
No, Nick from... I was thinking of the Joe Bros. I was I always thought Joe was not very... I think he definitely grew into his features.
Yeah, he definitely did. But
he's attractive now.
A Nick stan too.
But at the time, I was like, no, not Joe. Kevin was just like...
So hot.
He just always seemed like he was 40.
Or the other Jonas brother. There's like a fourth
There's a fourth one? That's like the same as the Property Brothers thing. That's weird.
I would be so pissed if my brother started something that was like so famous and they just left me out of it.
Oh, I'd be
Or like
livid.
the other Kardashian brother that's like not in the, do you know about that?
No.
There's a Kardashian brother that's never really involved in any of it.
Interesting.
Just a normal dude. I'm pretty sure. Don't fact check that. So.
I would rather be him.
Really?
Than like, well, I mean, I'm sure he still has
that.
money.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's loaded, but
yeah, and then he doesn't have to be in the spotlight.
Yeah, crazy family.
We have different goals anyway.
Yeah, we do. Like for us is to get our podcast to explode by the end of 2024.
Yeah.
It's going to be amazing.
So true.
Well, we're creeping up on time, which makes me sad. TikTok on the clock.
DJ, blow my speakers up.
Tonight.
I'm a fight till we see the sunlight. I think I just sang that song the other day. Drew said something that made me think of it. And anyway.
It's so, like, that's really beautiful. What?
It's looking like when I talk only that the...
Oh, no, it did that last time and it was fine.
Okay.
It just looks like... I think it's because we have yours selected.
Or
mine selected.
I love it.
Love technology.
Anyway, I'm excited for this coming week.
Yeah, next week we'll have our first bonus episode.
Yep.
So if you want to be a part of that, you're going to have to click on the link in our Instagram bio and start subscribing. It could be $3 a month. It could be $3,000 a month. That's for you to decide. We're not going to tell you how much you need to contribute. But yeah, you do have to pay because you know what? We're classy. We don't give it away for free.
Amen.
Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we might have a new setting next week, too.
Oh, yeah. Just going to have to stay in store to see what happens for that.
Yeah, I guess you'll just have to wait, huh?
I guess you're just going to be at the edge of your seat for a week until we come out with that new episode.
Yeah. And I guess if you're still an unpaid subscriber, if you're just watching away, like, no shame on you, but if you're just
shame on you.
A guy named Ian sitting there listening, not really caring what we're saying,
wishing you
or
had
thinking
more.
We're really funny, but like not funny enough to pay us money, like that's up to you, I guess. But
for you to decide,
and we won't judge you, but
we might
kind of are.
Yep.
Just kidding. We love each and every one of you.
Yeah,
you're
all
so
of you
special.
Are special and perfect and precious to
beautiful
our hearts.
Little souls.
And we hope you have the best week ever.
Have the best week ever.
And you know what else? Don't forget to check your shoes for rocks and wipe them at the door before you enter someone's home, because that's a polite thing to do. And goodbye. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.